National spokesperson of the BJP. Thank you very much. Anurag Naidu is a political analyst joining us on the broadcast. Hi, good evening. Wing Commander Anuma Acharya is spokesperson of the Congress Party joining us on the broadcast, and Kapil Srivastava, spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, joining us on the broadcast as well. Ladies and gentlemen, good to see you. Thank you very much. Can I ask you, Anumaji, why the Congress is calling today's debate on Vande Mataram a diversionary tactic? The fact is that we are celebrating 150 years of the national song. So what if it's debated in Parliament?
Do we really need to debate it? Priyanka Gandhi's response to Prime Minister Modi was, so clear. She said, Vande Mataram is in everybody's soul. We Indians grew up with Vande Mataram. Our freedom fighters have done their fight, and they have been singing Vande Mataram all through, whereas BJP and their parent organization were against Vande Mataram and Tiranga, everything. So why are we debating this? Is there anything to debate? I mean, this is our national song. And where is the idea coming from? Why can't we discuss whatever we are being elected for? That is today's issues. Because Vande Mataram is undebatable. We have been singing the Rashtriya Geet as in every Congress gathering. Even now, today, we sing whenever flag is hoisted. We always do it. And Vande Mataram is undebatable. So
Shazia Elmi, what is there to debate? The Congress is saying there is no debate around Vande Mataram. We love it, we respect it, we sing it.
Good evening, namaskar and adab to everybody. Vande Mataram is not just a song. We all know it is a soul of Bharat and the symbol of India's liberation. So if on the 150th centenary of this beautiful song having been composed, if we want to discuss it in the parliament and pay tribute to it, what is the harm exactly? I don't know. And also what is wrong in talking about what has been the role of Jawaharlal Nehru? Because we all know that whether it's a Hindu code bill or it is Vande Mataram, he did cave in to minority appeasement, and the fear of Muslims getting provoked and irritated prevailed upon his mind, and he did write a letter at that point of time and asked for this to be to some parts to be expunged or removed. So what's the harm in discussing that? After all, this is a 150th anniversary of the same. And I just want to begin by saying that, when the debate began and when the Prime Minister was addressing it, for the longest period, neither Rahul Gandhi or Priyanka Gandhi was seen. And so it is really, really sad. And, also another question, if it's undebatable, there is no dispute, then why is the Congress MP, Imran Masood, saying no to chanting
Absolutely.
it?
Good point. I mean, go ahead, Anumaji. Today also, Congress MP Imran Masood, not just Congress MP Imran Masood, there are people within your alliance who are coming out and saying we cannot sing the Vande Mataram. For us, Allah is the only God. We cannot sing anything that has any other deity mentioned in it. So the point is, Imran Masood is telling us every day, people like Imran Masood are telling us every day why Vande Mataram becomes debatable.
The idea of Madare Watan, that is Vande Mataram, comes from a Muslim only. That is one point. Secondly, 90% of the BJP people, spokesperson, including Shazia Elmi, I challenge. I can sing the whole of the Vande Mataram. Can she sing the second stanza? She cannot do that. So the problem here is they are only trying to, and the last two paras, wherein it comes, it is a worship of Ma Durga. It is not it's a religious one. Everybody knows. Can I ask her to just recite the second para? I can go on.
No, I can recite it. You are not. You have to answer what
Bahubali Dharini, Napoli Dharini, Mataram, Vande Mataram. You cannot do that. So these people, 90% of the BJP people do not know how to sing.
So
the point is, 1 minute, Anumaji, okay. Anumaji, I see the point you're making. I see the point you're making. Now,